Barack Obama there. Well, with me now here on set is Sally Swartz, who's laughing in the corner, who is a lawyer who works for Democrats abroad here in France. Just being serious for a moment, I mean, a lot of Americans are now asking if Hillary Clinton can really cope with the rigours of being president.
That's my question?
Mm-hmm.
Well, before I answer that, as a true lawyer, I'd like to say something before I get to the real gut of the program.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you who we are, Democrats abroad.
Mm-hmm.
We are considered a state party, and we have a lot of people that work very hard to make sure that the Americans that live outside the country register and vote. That is our primary mission, and that's what we're doing right now with phone banking and events all over the world to make sure that Democrats and Americans abroad, that their voice is heard in the American election.
I mean, you want them to vote for Hillary Clinton, though, but
of course I do.
A lot of Republicans will be saying people shouldn't because she obviously can't cope with the vigours of the job.
So you want me to get back to my question.
Yeah.
Very well done. I think that is an absurd assumption. I would raise the question, if Hillary Clinton were a man, would anybody be wondering whether or not she had the stamina and the energy to do the job? She's been campaigning since April 2015 and hasn't had one down day, as far as I know. She's the most energetic person in the world that I have ever come across. When she was Secretary of State, she made more frequent flyer miles than anyone could ever possibly make. I have all the faith in the world that she is not only the most physically competent person to be president, but also the most intellectual and experienced person for our next president of the United States.
So she's due to start campaigning again on Thursday, so that means effectively she will have missed 3 days. I mean, that's bound to affect her campaign, isn't it?
Not at all. Look, didn't you just show Barack Obama? The most wonderful president we've ever had, the most popular? He's out there stumping for her. The point is, she will be back on the campaign trail. What's 2 days in the life of Hillary Clinton?
But the point is, though, that even before this happened, Hillary Clinton was dipping in the polls. Donald Trump was starting to come back. And if she's missed 3 days, surely she's likely to shoot again.
Well, I'm not an expert on polling, but I did, in preparation for this interview, look at the recent polls. Mm-hmm. I have 4 pages, and she's ahead of him in every single one of them. So I think that if she did dip, and I'm not saying she did, you did,
yeah.
She's ahead, and she'll remain ahead. And I don't think there's any question in anyone's mind that she's going to win the election.
What does she need to look out for from Donald Trump, though? I mean, just in the last 24 hours, he's been obviously trying to woo the female vote. He's been talking about giving women more maternity leave, been giving them tax breaks for people who are paying for childcare. Is that something she needs to watch out for?
Well, first of all, that's a very good thing. For once, Donald Trump has said something that is good. It's a rare event, and I think we should all pay attention. I also think that he doesn't mean a word that he says. Donald Trump says things, and who knows what's behind them. However, now that he has said something, I'm sure she will come back on the campaign and say that. It is in the Democrat platform that women should have maternity leave, that women should get home care for their children. I think Donald Trump just took a page out of the Democratic platform and tried to make it his own. But for women, we're Hillary Clinton.
And are you confident then? I mean, we're 2 months away now, a month and a half away now from this vote. I mean, everything is going to be fired at Hillary Clinton and fired vice versa at Donald Trump. But do you remain confident that she is going to win? Because it is still very close, isn't it?
It is close. I think the debate, the first presidential debate that will take place on September 26th, will be decisive in some aspects. I think she will win, and the only thing that counts is winning. Whether she wins by 30%, 20%, or 10%, once you're president, and you will unite the entire United States. I am confident. She deserves it. She's the most qualified candidate, and even if things get a little rough verbally, that's politics in the United States.
Sally Swartz, lawyer who works for Democrats abroad here in France. Thanks very much for being with us on
Thank you.
today. Now, the main